Another major concern this morning, many of you might be trying to catch a flight this weekend, and the weather is already having an impact on Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport.
Atlanta News First anchor Gravir Denza is live at the First Alert Breaking News Desk. So Gravir, how are things looking this morning?
Good morning to both of you. We're keeping a watch on the airport. There are already issues at the world's busiest airport. At last check, according to FlightAware, 244 cancellations and 37 delays were being reported. Several airlines will let you rebook or cancel flights for free. If you were supposed to go somewhere this weekend, Atlanta-based Delta Airlines and American Airlines are giving people through Wednesday to rebook for free. Southwest, United, and JetBlue are giving people until Monday. So the airport says that those treatments of the runways will begin tonight. It has more than 45 pieces of equipment to clear the runways and the taxiways, and that includes salt trucks and plows. Airport officials say they spent millions of dollars on new equipment to help with response this winter.
We're not expecting major disruption based upon the forecast. We are expecting that we'll have snow and ice that we'll have to deal with, but it's something that they've trained for. We have the equipment, we have the material, so we think that we are ready to ensure we have the best operation.
The airport's general manager says the preparations are a team effort between the airport, federal partners, the city, and the airlines. So if you're still hoping to go somewhere, make sure you check your flight status to make sure that your flight's not canceled or delayed. There are already 636 flights canceled in and out of Atlanta tomorrow. This is according to FlightAware. Coming up at 9:30, we're going to check in live from Hartsfield-Jackson, Atlanta International, with Sarah Hammond, who's been out there for us watching things firsthand.
All right, Gravir, thanks for that. Those cancellations definitely going to impact a lot of people.